black racer under the sheet of tin. That is very cool. This is the first one I've seen. Oh my gosh! There's a king! What? Oh my gosh, that's an OBX king. Oh my, where did the racer go? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! What? Okay, I'm gonna let this racer go back under. Please don't bite me again. Oh my gosh. I'm shaking so bad right now. Please go back under your tin. Okay, whatever. Be gone. Let's get a better look at this king. Oh my god. It's not super OBX looking, but I am on the Outer Banks right now. Okay, I've calmed down a bit, but here's this eastern king snake. Lamprapeltis gatula. My lifer, actually. It's so crazy that this one was found on the Outer Banks, even though I mentioned earlier, it's not too Outer Banksy looking. There's only a couple of scales there that have speckles in them, which is typical of Outer Banks king snakes. But still, what an awesome snake. So I'm probably gonna have to sanitize pretty well because this guy has a bunch of overwintering blisters, a couple of weird scales underneath. So there might be some fungal disease involved in here, but I will sanitize my hands and then flip the rest of the tin that's at this spot. But that is so awesome. An Outer Banks king snake, formerly recognized subspecies of the eastern king snake, but now they're all eastern king snakes. I let it crawl around a bit. It would be so cool to see a king like this in situ one day, but since this one was flipped, I'll go release it back under its cover. Here's a bit of size reference on this guy. That's how big this king is, quite big. It's going on top of its tin. I'm gonna try to release it back under. All right, off you go. Oh my gosh, this just gets even crazier. There's a glass lizard right there. It just flipped under this board. Oh my gosh. Last time I found a glass lizard, it was on the road and it instantly got away. Don't have high hopes about this one, but I'll give it a shot. Well, I didn't even get a chance to go for the grab. It disappeared somewhere back there. But that is very cool. I got some in situs. Right there, there's a ribbon snake eating a leopard frog. It's making some progress right now. Oh my gosh. Wait, the frog might escape. It's got it by the leg. Here's a closer look at this snake and leopard frog. It's got it by the leg right now. That's such a cool encounter to see here. My first ribbon snake of the year as well.
Yeah, he's really trying to just eat the leg. Whoa.
Okay, so it looks like the leopard frog has given up. This ribbon snake is taking it off to probably eat it somewhere else. That is insane.
He's like keeping off the trail.
All right, last moments for this leopard frog. Its head is barely visible right there, but that ribbon snake is going to finish its meal pretty soon here. Alright, looks like this ribbon snake has fully finished its meal. It took around 35 minutes for it to fully get the frog. That's crazy. Alright, second snake of the day is this really dark black racer. Found just basking over here. No, it was basking. Very cool. Alright, here's this racer in hand. Very chill guy and completely melanistic. There's not a single white splotch on it. That is so awesome though. Second racer of the year. So we got the first racer here for pictures. And here's the second one that was found over there. Very nice, 2 racers in the same day. Alright, we're gonna release the second racer back where we found it. Just coiled up in the Spanish moss there. Alright, I just flipped a marble salamander in this log. First one we've seen today. Pretty cool. Alright, here's the second marbled, a lot more intact individual. Alright, so we were flipping through these rocks. First flip was this eastern king snake, a baby. And it's got some crazy reds on it. This is my second ever eastern king snake. Wow, what an awesome snake. Alright, here's this king snake. It was very squirmy and it's moving again. But I got it to sit still just for a couple seconds for pictures. It's got some insane reds on the side. Never seen king snakes like this. That is so cool though. Such a baby. After we get our pictures, we'll go and release it. What an awesome find for today. Alright, it has come time to release this beautiful little king snake back under its rock. So long, little guy. Yeah, I just flipped this rock and got a pretty cool snake for this area. This is a southern ringneck snake, my second one in North Carolina. This one's awesome. This one's got an interesting broken neck band right there. What an awesome snake, such clean patterning. Probably get some pictures of it soon and then release it. Alright, what an awesome snake. Gonna release it back under its rock. Alright, next rock we flip has this baby ribbon snake down to Fosorita, the second one of the year. That's awesome. This guy's very feisty, but I don't even think his mouth is big enough to bite my finger, so no need to worry. Got some pictures. Oh my gosh. Alright, I cleaned him off a bit. I can really see some of its coloration. It's a super dark shade of brown with a nice cream colored stripe. Pretty unique looking individual for this area. That is so cool though. Cool belly as well. Alright, we're gonna release him back under his rock. I just flipped this eastern narrowmouth under this rock. This is actually my second of the year. I'll just let him back under his rock. Our next snake of the day is this Decays brown snake, a super pale one. Might be in shed or something. Let's get a better look. Yeah, its eye seems a little bit blue. Very cool though. Alright, I just flipped a brown snake under this rock. It's a pretty red one. Get a better look. Very nice. I don't think I've seen this one before, so that's very cool. Alright, gotta release it back. Here's a huge brownwater snake just basking on the rocks here. Very cool. I can't get closer because there's some water in the way. Leave him right there. Whoa, this is kind of crazy. I was looking over here. There's a rough green snake basking in the day. I've never seen this before. Usually you see them coiled up in trees like this at night. This one's just chilling here though. That is so cool. Well, I was just looking at this one right here. I look over there. There's a second one just climbing around. This is so cool. What? Wow. So this one climbed all the way through all this, made it all the way over here. I think it might actually be following the scent trail of this one, which is kind of cool. It's coming up right to me. What? That one's a little wary now. Oh my. It was definitely following that. Oh no, it's in the water. So this one is still down here exploring. And it scared the other one away. All the way over there. I don't think this one knows where it's going. Just kind of aimlessly wandering. I'm looking at something, probably following that other snake. There's a green anole over here that's actively shedding. Ah, he's trying to itch it off. It's funny.